What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I just got done watching possibly one of the worst games in my entire life. I mean, I've seen some bad teams in my life. But that, more understandable when they're just bad. This team has played like ass. We've talked about all of the issues we've had. Hopeful they would turn things around. Last week, glimmers of hope, obviously still make mistakes, but you come out in this game. Oh boy, you come out in this game and, well, you just play like complete ass. I mean, first drive, 3 and out. And I just, you're letting Kyler Murray. I'm playing him in fantasy, so I knew it. I was like, he's going to go out here and he's going to be Joe Montana, isn't he? This is going to be the game that and we talked about it before the game. Do not let Jonathan this needs to be the game where you go beat the hell out of him, because if you don't, then you've got some real issues. And, well, we've had issues. We've had hope, though, that they would turn things around. And let me be 100% honest with you. That hope has dropped to about not very much. I don't know what kind of hope you can find watching a team do that. And I understand, Jonathan Gannon knows the team. But yeah, that's great. You know him, too. I mean, lesser talent. I don't. A.J. Brown not getting the ball. And look, so many plays. Devontae Smith dropping the ball. You see the defense, complete garbage. Just, I can't remember a game where I have literally been irate pretty much the entire time. Just pissed off. Even up 21-6 at halftime. I honestly, I can't even believe I'm here. Like, I've tried to stop. I'm like still shaking. Try to calm down before I came on here, and I'm going to be real with you. I am not in any way, shape, or form calm. I'm still pissed off. This team, they just don't. They're going to find that fire. There they go. Yep, I've come out here and look like a complete asshole. You guys just keep having hope that you're going to find this fire. You're going to be this team that we know you can be. In your house, you let Jonathan Gannon walk in there and beat you. He beat you. And when we left in the time, I thought to myself, oh, here we go with the field goal. Great play calling at the end there. Let me say that. Still doing that dumb shit. So you get the field goal. And I literally looked at Chelsea and great. The way our defense has been playing, this is going to end horribly. And oh boy, did it. It really did. And I don't even know what to tell you guys, because I am more than pissed off right now. And the trolls will come. You'll hear all of it. And, dude, rightfully so. Now, don't want to have to hear it from Eagles fan. That's the weirdo fan. So you got to just ignore them. They're going to be excited the Eagles lost. I'm more irate than I can remember for a very long time. If I didn't have this show, see, I'm blessed to have this show and have you guys here, because I honestly cannot remember a game where I have literally just the entire game I was pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm going to be Happy New Year. And I'm just going to be thinking about how much the Eagles pissed me off. So, well, at least this time will be the last time. Yeah, right. Oh, I can't believe this. I really, and look, yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could find some hope and give you some inspirational quotes here, but I'm not going to do that. They're not giving me any hope. They just smack in the face. And, we just collapsed right in front of ourselves. And I don't know. If they want to get it together before the playoffs, go ahead. You're 11-5. You'll get in the playoffs. We know, probably be 3 seed, maybe 5 seed if you don't win out here. We'll see. We'll see what they want to do. We'll see what the playoffs break. But right now, oh boy, you got a long way to go. And I'm sure they're pissed off, and they should be pissed off. We talked about being pissed off for this game. And I guess they're not pissed off. I guess. Hey, woo! And we talked about it, did not think that they would have this collapse here, but as just commented, are they collapsing? Yeah, that was atrocious. Hey, wow. That was just some of the worst football I've seen against a team like the Cardinals. I don't care that Gannon knew. Nope. Unreal. I can't believe that just happened. That really just happened, man. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, they're going to find it in the playoffs, dude. You can hold on to whatever hope you want. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to root them on, and pray for a miracle. Pray for a miracle because I don't know, man. Obviously, they had Vontae Maddox, his reps capped. Secondary struggling mightily today, making Kyler Murray. So yeah, he'll come back. Honey Ammo, that's great. Great. Maddox will get more reps. Woo-hoo, I'm pumped. But yeah, that was, you play like that. I mean, the time of possession, just watching this game was just, I'm like shell shocked at how bad that team just played. I just don't understand. And Nick Cote, unreal. No, but look, I really think that this team's got a lot to figure out from top to bottom. I'd love to blame it on one person, one coach, one player, but they just suck from head to toe right now. So exactly. That's why, when you look at this team, you expect more. And you struggle against good teams. Okay. And I don't care that Gannon, I don't care any of that. I just don't. This computer, of course, things are going to freeze up. Who really gives a crap right now? I'm just kick the ball to us. We still lose. Yeah, onside kick. So it just, we sucked. That's exactly what happened there. So you just look at this team and you wonder, what are you doing? The play calling, the just execution of the plays, people dropping shit, stupid. It's okay. We're going to continue doing this, right? Okay. And this was the worst episode here, man. I'm done. This is Glenn getting his head bashed. I'm done. Like, Gannon, you let Gannon come in and do that to us. So the standard is not the standard. You want to quote, there you go. But oh my God. We couldn't stop them. And when they had all that time, I knew what was coming. It was just embarrassing, beyond embarrassing. It was beyond, and we had a great interception by Sidney Brown. I mean, if you really look at it, they outplayed us, man. Oh, it wasn't even really close. It was embarrassing. Now do we have a playoff spot? The Bears out there. Well, luckily, it's about records and not your rushing yard stats. So that is how we got in 11-5. You got to have a better record to make it to the playoffs. Got to change the scheme. Well, we'll see if they do. We got a lot to talk about this offseason. We'll see when that begins, but we'll definitely talk about it then. And yeah, you got to see more than this. If this team doesn't figure things out now, with us falling down, you're going to have depending on the opponent, if you fall to 5, maybe you play the Buccaneers. So maybe it's much better that way. We'll see how things work out, but not great at all. Not good even. So it was the most embarrassing. This defense played like pure ass. I could not believe what I was seeing. And we talked about not letting James Conner run all over them, and they sure did, man. Hadn't given up 100-yard rusher in 24 games. Go right ahead, James. This is going to be truly embarrassing, man. And if, we talk about this team, what they're doing, I love what we've done for the future. I think we're still built, to be competitive, but you got to look at the veterans and all the injuries that are piling up here. It's like, well, this sucks. So depending on what happens, don't worry. I'm always going to have all season stuff for you, but we might have a lot more to talk about. And I always have those shows, who stays, who goes. We talk about the cap ramifications with that. We might need to make some room for this, that, the other thing. Don't worry, man. And I'm not trying to say that yet. Look, hey, we'll talk about that when that time comes. I'm not there yet. We'll talk about all the draft stuff. Don't worry, man. Free agency, I got you covered. But the Niners are doing their thing. We just got to hope that maybe this is how it's supposed to go. And I mean, it's a very, very slim chance that we find anything, man. But sure. It's intense. But I don't think they're going to be getting rid of Sirianni, making the playoffs 3 years in a row. I think you do need to consider what's going on. Brian Johnson there. Look, we've talked about it. Sirianni's making the game plans. Brian Johnson's calling the plays. Hurts is the one. I mean, it's all the above. These guys got to figure it out. And I don't know if you want to bring in a veteran to try to help out or what, but oh boy, doesn't look pretty right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I can't wait to see how they react and what they have to say in the pressers and all that stuff, because this is bad. So very, very frustrating. They're not, dude, we talk about being angry. They don't look, who cares? Whatever, man. We're losing. Why should I care then? Why am I going to be so damn pissed off here when you don't even give a damn? Explain it to me why I should have a heart attack here, because I'm losing my effing mind. I'm trying, man. I'm trying not to lose my mind. I don't understand why do they want to do this? I wouldn't even be upset because finally out of my misery. This really, has been horrendous. But we talked about it. There was no way we were going to, win 10 games. We were going to have the Super Bowl hangover. We're having a hangover. We've been lucky to, find ways to win. We've beaten very good teams. So we do have it there. But whatever's happening right now, they suck right now. And there's nothing we can do to change that. They have to be the ones. And until then, we will suffer. So got the Giants going to New York, going into their house. We'll see, man. And I'm just tired of all of it, man. I'm tired of so much of the same dumb shit, and it just makes me. I can't believe it. Yeah, man. I would hate everything right now. And I'll never be done. No, thank you, man. I will never. And I understand a lot of bandwagon fans jumped on when we won the Super Bowl. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. I'll be back. I'm going to be right here, and we'll suffer together. But this team. It's just a whole game pissed off. I'm going to be pissed off all damn week. Happy New Year. Dude, they're historically bad. And it's, everybody wanted Gannon going. And it's like, grass isn't always greener, man. Being number one against the pass, being historical in sacks. That was actually, I enjoyed that. I did. But the offense, they want to go right back to doing the dumb shit. I was just like, I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Neighbors got to be like, we got to call the cops. Something horrible is happening because there's no way the miles from each direction cannot hear me because, dude, what? I mean, in the offense, you kind of, there was just shit plays at times where you're like, come on, man, Devontae dropping, just things where you're like, I can't. The play calling at times where but the defense the time of possession wow. Just wow. All three facets, everybody sucked. Just sucked. It was just pure ass all across the board. So, look, man, no, we've talked about it every week. If you haven't been tuning in, missing all of that, sorry to hear that, man, but we've been breaking down these issues, and those issues are growing, and they're the exact same issues we've been talking about. So, unfortunate that they're not fixing them because they have the talent to do it, and I don't understand it. I don't know why they want to do this. Yeah, man, it looks like they've got no heart here. They come into your house and beat your ass like that. Unacceptable, man. So, look, offense had to do a lot. Defense had to do a lot. They had to do a lot more than they just did less. And it's just been awesome. So, fans always stay hopeful. Well, yeah, that's all you can do. You could jump ship like the bandwagon fans. You can do what you want, but you got to hope that they find themselves because they've got the talent. You've seen them beat the Dolphins, the Chiefs. You've seen them beat the Bills, but seen them play like ass, lose to the Jets, lose to the Cardinals. So, man, not good at the end of the season here to still be having these, and hey, I know it's not my fault, man, but all we can do as fans is you can hope, but that hope meter just, yeah, wow. But I just can't believe they went out here and played like ass, man. So, look, dude, I don't know if he's going to ask for a trade. You got to understand that players, aren't going to act like the fans are. Just because a lot of the fans are jumping ship, they're not going to do that. Look, and they right now are getting their asses kicked. They got to band together here. They got to figure it out. And this team is very talented. We got a lot of pieces. And if you got to rehaul, do some things at certain pieces, you can. But you've got a lot of talent for the future. So I'm not worried, man. I think that this team, they still have it, and if they can find it in the playoffs, okay. But after this, it's going to take me a minute to. I'll be right back Sunday, rooting them on. But I just don't know, man. With changing the coordinators, the offense, the defense, looking like ass. Yeah, Devontae's hurt. It's just like I can't. I just happy new. And I didn't want that move to happen, but they decided the scapegoat, as I've been saying. And look, it is what it is. Nothing we can do now. They're just done. Yeah, man. It just feels like you got to make some changes. I don't think Sirianni will be going because obviously, historically good, but I just think you got to, he wanted to keep the same systems, and I understand those things work, but it's like, you got to implement new things. You can't be doing the same thing and expect the same results, man. It's the definition of insanity. So no, dude, it was bad. It was real bad, Tim. It was horrible. And look, Gannon came in here and just, I wasn't laughing at all. I actually was irate the entire game. Couldn't believe he let Jonathan Gannon come in here and do us like that. It's just too much, man. And it just, Duck, I've said that over and over again. They get too cute with things. So I agree with you that it honestly makes me want to turn into Kyle. I want to pound a monster, drop kick the TV. You know what I mean? Like I cannot believe They want to just continue to do the same shit that doesn't work, man. And we talked about it, trying to be too cute and getting too smart. And here we are again, week 17, doing this. And I can't believe it. I literally looked right over at Chelsea and said, well, here we go. We're not stopping them. We've messed up there, not getting that touchdown at the end and running that clock out. But hey, what do I know? Let's go back to the shitty play calling and the most important drive. Oh, 3rd and long, 2nd and long. Oh, let's run with Hurts. Going back to your shitty ways. I can't believe it. Don't know where we go what to do. Yeah, you got to do exactly what we continue to talk about. So it's like beating a dead horse. If they're not going to do it, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, and we're not going to fire the coaches in week 17, but this offseason we'll definitely be talking about what needs to change, how we need to improve this team. So we'll see. But I think, they've had faith in them because they've won a lot of games. That's usually a good sign. But, having issues, obviously it happens to all the teams in the NFL. You see all of the top teams have struggled. You've seen the Chiefs lose to the Raiders. We've beaten them. You've seen the Niners lose 3-game stretch. Cowboys lose to the Cardinals. So, I mean, these things do happen. I know the media is going to tell you, this never has happened. But look, this team played like ass. Nothing you can do to change it. They got to work on themselves, and there's nothing you can do. It's the NFL. And what do we talk about for this game? Yeah, anybody can win. But if you struggle with them, it shows me you're not, you just don't care. You're not getting your head in it because that's all you got to do. And they're not. So, or that trash play, well, Smitty hurt, they're dropping the ball. It just all the above just sucks. I can't believe it. And I'm sure we will cut people and fire and move coaches and do things in the offseason. That's usually what happens every year, but we'll move things around, figure it out. But look, yes, Maddox is going to look rusty when hurt. That is why we talked about having limited snaps. We got some John Madden in you from front office to coaching to playing. Yes, exactly. The tackle, the guy runs the ball and knows only after 3-4 guys and touch the ball carry. We have continuously struggled not tackling. We just continuously let guys run all over people. I can't believe it. Look, man, Johnson, he has his mistakes, but again, I know people want to point fingers and fire this guy, do all that. They're going to figure things out. And it's Johnson's first year. It was Desai's first year. We'll see. They gave Steichen and Gannon a second chance in their second years. A lot of times, maybe you bring in a different coordinator, this, that, the other thing. Maybe it's just assistant. I don't know, man. You got to figure it out. But we're told we had 2 sacks. Oh, yeah. Can't get sacks. We couldn't get sacks against the Giants. Unreal, man. Unreal. It's just ass. It's ass. Complete ass. That's what they played like. So, I can't believe it. This is freezing, of course, so it's not going to root for my Eagles always. But you're like, Jimmy, yeah, man, I'm always going to root for them. I'm not going to, whoever said that the earlier comment, they're done being an Eagles fan. That's never going to happen for me. I'm a sicko. I'll be wearing my Eagles stuff tomorrow, letting everybody know I'm right here. But hey, man, it is what it is. They suck right now. So, dude, we got trampled in the third quarter. You let them come right back. We were up 21-6. It didn't matter. I knew they were playing like ass. It was only because Sidney Brown that we did that. So, it's crazy to see that this team, continues to just be ass. So, and we were great against the run to start the year. Now we've just been playing crap there. It's just like, nobody wants to light a fire under anyone's ass. No, I would not do that, bro. See, you got to understand, I don't jump ship. I don't cry. I'm not like one of those people that loses their mind. And look, man, no, yuck. And I know a lot of you guys get offended that I have belief in the Eagles. Like, you got to understand, bro. I am a fan. And look, you're always, and I know you guys say every week the Eagles going to lose. So when they finally do, it's, I knew I'm the smartest guy. Bro, we didn't fire Nick Sirianni. We didn't trade Jalen Hurts like you wanted. Look, man, I understand you hate the Eagles. You're offended. You got a small penis and you hate life. Dog, we get it, homie. But you're going to have to go cry somewhere else because no one likes us and we don't care. But look, you're going to get a lot of trolls and you got to expect it. So I'm going to need Big Dom in there. China, where you at? We're going to need you on there. But look, this team, they play like ass. There's nothing we could do. And we talked about it. This is how they fix it. If they're not going to fix it, nothing I can unfortunately do. And I know a lot of people, when things don't go the way we want, it's my fault too. I'm the one out there playing. I can't force them to get their head out of their ass. They've got the talent to do these things. They're the ones not doing it. I'd love to see them, run the ball. I'd love to see them do all the things that, seem very simple that we just don't do ever. So it's great. And we couldn't stop anything. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. Just, dude, it was all around bad. So, all right, I'm trying to keep up with these damn comments. I really thought we could get all the mistakes earlier. Yeah, I thought so too, man. I really did. So we'll see, man. You got to understand that, this team, we've talked about it. They're just not doing it. I mean, I can break down for you what the issues are and why we're struggling. If they keep doing it, there's nothing. It feels like I'm in the twilight zone, though, because that's why I'm so irate throughout the game. Like, oh, you're just not listening. I know I'm nobody. Why listen to me? But just continue to do the same stupid shit you do. And yeah, we really need Zach Cunningham back, Jacoby Dean back. That'd be great. Why? But look, man, look, you're always going to have people. So I appreciate you jumping in. I'm trying to keep up. So I figured you guys probably were saying something to him. But look, this person, they're always in here, Cowboys, blah, 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 but like, bro, you're spending your time on an Eagles page. That's really weird. But look, they're excited. They let the Eagles control their feelings. So when the Eagles lose, they get to be excited. I appreciate you, Alex, China, you guys. But look, I understand it. They're going to come hard, and they should. The Eagles sucked. So, people are going to talk their trash. Now, if you're going to be a clown ass and whine because, you hate life, I don't have time for that. You want some help, you need a friend, I'm always here for you. Even if and there are fans of other teams who I happily talk to. You guys are awesome. I talk to everybody, man. I'm here to talk football. Clearly an Eagles page. But, you want to come here and talk some football, you want to gloat a little, okay, but don't be a dick troll. That's all I ever ask. But, we should have won, this game, a few games we should have just not asked, but I guess they want to continue doing the dumb things. So, oh, should have won. Yeah, I know, dude. And that's the thing. It's so funny when people say that. It's like, oh, you were wrong. It's like, bro, I get more right than any. And I'm not trying to gloat, but like, if you could compare someone like, oh, I should delete my page because the Eagles didn't win. Okay, well, if other people, how about we start basing it off what people get right and the sources they actually have? Because then everyone's going to have to delete their account except for me. But here's the thing. I'm always going to support the Eagles. And if I think they can win, I'm going to tell you they should win. And if I think they're good, I'm going to tell you they're good. And if they don't get their head out of their ass, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So, but I appreciate the support, you guys. The people are always going to be there. They wait for that moment. And it's like, well, week 17, get your shine on, dude. Glad you're happy the Eagles lost. But I appreciate you, Dank. And they, this is their moment. They do it every week, even when we win. It's like, bro, I appreciate you supporting the channel. But like, you don't, I'm not a kid. I don't have to play this like whiny. That's why they just go, no thanks. But how about the defenses now? How is here in place to decide? Well, we're going to see, man, if they decide to overhaul this complete defense. I know that Sirianni liked it, but I'm not sure how much you like. Dude, it was very unsettling. This whole damn game was unsettling, man. It's crazy. Look, man. Yeah. And you see him, right? This dude is nonstop in there. And it's like, look, bro, I don't know what to do for you. I really can't help you. The Eagles, they're my team. I root for them. I know that's insane to a lot of bandwagon fans. You only root for a team if they're winning. That's not me, bro. Not me. And I know they suck right now, but I still love my birds till death. It's just how it's always going to be. How about it? Like, they were okay, honestly. I'm just saying everybody sucks because, you could point out some good. You could, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know what happened. Look, and it worked out the last few years, but hey, maybe they rethink what they're doing here. Look, we have struggled against the run. It's just been unreal. And look, I think this team has struggled all year. Everybody has to understand that. So, and I don't know what Edward said there, but if they had, good things, don't get me wrong, they beat teams like the Dolphins and all that stuff, but they also lost to the Jets. They also struggled with teams, Commanders. And look, there have been issues here from day one, but we just have hope that they figure them out. And there's times where they do, and then there's times they just go straight back to ass. So it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand how you're not pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm sitting at home pissed off. I'm at the games pissed off. Why are you not pissed off? No heart, man. And that sucks. I thought they were a brotherhood. I thought they'd find heart, but we'll see, man. And the defense right now, you thought you brought in Patricia to help, and it just, dude, like, it's just a shit show there. Slay's coming back. Cunningham, Vontae will get more reps, but we better pray for a miracle, man. I was with you for the majority of the year about the Super Bowl. Yeah, man. We're going to have to find a miracle. We want to win the Super Bowl. We're far from a team that could win that Super Bowl. They've got the talent, but if they're going to continue to have that same, just play calling, the same. Oh, I'm better than you. I'm smarter. And you're done. You're not going to go far. So better figure it out, dude. I can't believe it right now. I really can't believe what we're doing here. I really just don't understand it. So it's like, you try to stay positive, but I can't stay positive right now. This team sucks. If they play like that, you're doomed. So I don't know. You need a pep talk. You need to drop kick somebody through a table, whatever you need. Get pissed off because, wow, excuse for the coaching staff and Reed for this game. Yeah, I know you want to cut Reed Blankenship. I'm not cutting Reed Blankenship. I've tried staying positive with this. Yeah, man, they are definitely been tough, but we'll see, man, what they decide to do. Kept saying now he's stuck on the trenches. Hey, Kyle Hamilton was a good pickup, but look, they've had good draft picks. We could try to pinpoint places where, everybody's going to whine at this point because we lost, but it's like, I'm not going to go back and, we should have had this guy for this play. Like, I know. And well, I mean, it came down to everybody. You just continue to play like ass. Nobody has heart on the sideline. So it just looks like they're complete ass, failed onside kick. Yeah, man, there was no reason that they shouldn't, stop with, what, dude, just ass. Sure. Now who cares? 70 weeks, team bullshit. Wait, this thing just keeps freezing. It's trash. No, but you can't. Dude, he just gets worked up and he wants to cut somebody. It's just like with Covey and Hurts. Look, bro, I know you always want to cut somebody every week, but we're not cutting anybody. This team just needs to figure it out. Like, that's what you got to understand. Credit for doing the show because I am miserable and everybody always wants to come to me like, yeah, you don't agree that we should be stupid and cut all of our starters and trade everyone after the trade deadline. It's like, dude, in the offseason, that stuff will happen. That stuff just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. When we played this game, yeah, man, if you don't find that dog mentality, you're going to continue to lose. So it is what it is. But just unbelievable that they just ass. And they had no heart. They weren't serious. They didn't look like they wanted to play. I don't understand it, man. And we could sit here and pinpoint one person, but it's the whole team. They sucked. And look, he had his mistakes, and you've seen a lot of people make mistakes, and look, you're always going to have your fans each week. That's why he wanted Hurts and Covey gone. Look, each week the media's going after somebody. I just think this whole team sucks. I'm going to be real with you. I wish it was one person. I wish it was just cutting someone in week 17 was the answer to fixing this team. But unfortunately, this whole team's playing like ass. This whole secondary is playing like ass. Exactly. So, dude, it's just a whole pile of ass. So if you want to get rid of our entire team, we got to figure it out. But this, rookie mistakes there. We talk about having Slay back would be nice, but we'll see, man. How much that helps getting Avante back in the lineup. We'll see. So we'll see, man. I just really don't understand why this team continues to play like ass. I just really don't see. I don't know what grades you're going with, but I wouldn't worry about that kind of stuff, man. Pissed off at Arizona. They should have been pissed off the whole game, man. I don't know what you're talking about. They should have been pissed off from the first drive, bro. First drive. And look, all right, I gotta actually try to keep up these. Let me get through this stuff. Yo, what a perfect, my man Tim. Yo, finding this comment. Look, this stuff's freezing up, so I don't mean to. Well, some of you, I don't mind having to skip it. Is Tim's comment popping up here or not? I thought it was. Now nothing's happening. Timer's frozen. There we are. Wine coolers now have characters. Small penis. Yo, dude, it's too much for me. I try. I love you guys. I love my birds, and I know that offends a lot of people, but I'm just not like a Cowboys fan. I'm not gonna jump ship. It's just not my thing, man. I love my birds, and I hate when they suck. We'll be pissed off together. Trust me. But you can turn on me. You can fire the team. Trade Hurts. You can go that route if you want. I'm just not going that route. Yo, my man, Big Marshall, appreciate the super chat, my dude. Put Howie, no way. Don't fire Sirianni. We need to continue making the playoffs every year, being good. I want that. I just think that some some youth, some more talent beyond, where we're at. I think with the veterans, I love some of these guys, but we're going to have to move on. We're going to have to figure things out. And that's unfortunately a sad reality, but this team's going to have to come to terms with. So look, man, unfortunate, but I know a lot of people right now, it's going to be fire and cut everyone. And that's always the route to go. Not improve what you're doing, work on things. It's always, and I get it. A lot of people just feel that's what, it's a video game. You just, that's what you do. But for me, dude, you got a lot to work on here. And, whenever the season ends, we'll break down what exactly needs to happen. So we shall see. But appreciate that super chat, my man, Big Marshall. But tough times right now, man. Tough times. And miracles are only in the books is what I'm reading. It is not popping up. This thing is flying everywhere. Now more comments are coming. Dude, is it this far down? Bro, I'm getting really annoyed with this thing. I seriously can't. Now it went all the way to the top. I'm going to... All right, there we are. There we are. Oh, my God. Please stop. Okay. Miracles are only in the books. That's I wish that were true, but unfortunately, I just watched one 5 years ago with Nick Foles. A lot of you guys might not have been watching then. I know a lot of people jumped on after we won the Super Bowl. But you got to understand that this team, they've seen miracles before, so we'll see. And yes, the defense is part of the problem. You want a good defense. That is something that you want to have is good defense. So we'll see, man. I'm going to try to avoid this wanting anybody want to talk about football. Fire the whole coaching staff. Oh, trade hurts too, right? Hey, have 1 or 2 defenders per game, please. All right, I got to get past this crying stuff. But yeah, man, it was a bad game. I agree with you, Alex, 100%. He's our rock turn. Yeah. Drew, he's probably, I'd be done with that. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But it hurts. Look, I thought he had some good things. Thought he had some things where it's just like, damn. But I mean, the play calling kind of hinders him. I think a lot of things, but there was just a lot of ass all around, and it sure was bad, man. It sure was, and I just really couldn't believe how bad this looked, just all around. All right, we're getting a lot into repeating the same exact thing over and over again. Hold on a sec. Scheme that, not doing a lot of stuff we talked about with the odd fronts, the things that I thought we would do with the Fangio style, but it's just not happening, man. And we talk about, I just really think that just bad. It was just horrible. It really was. Just ass. They're not getting pressure. The linebackers, the safeties have to do certain things they're not doing. And it's just, this defense isn't going to work, man. And they're trying to be a shell of themselves now with Patricia running it. It seems stupid. They're looking like complete trash. That is something I think we all agree on at this point. So, okay, if there's anything else different or if we're just repeating everything. Okay, a lot of repeating, it looks like. Repeating the same thing. Yo, my man Drew, we found you, dude. What a tough game this was. I mean, we were looking for you. We've fallen on tough times. It is just seriously something that we have been fearful of. We don't understand. Boomba-clot. Yeah, make me want to jump out of a window and get a clot. I just don't understand why this team doesn't want to fix the things we talk about each week. So I guess we get to talk about the same exact things this next week and just talk about how I'm ready to jump out of a window. So Lord help me. In his first season as head coach, that's nuts. I don't know even what we're talking about. I've lost these. I'm trying to keep up with these comments. Ringo isn't ready. We need Slay. Yeah, we need Slay. Yeah, he's definitely a rookie. You've seen that. And, each week it's Ringo's a Hall of Famer. We got to get rid of him. You're going to see a lot of that this week. Expect that. But I hope you're well, my friend. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you're ready for a happy new year. Of course, the Eagles want to do us like this to end the year. Let's start it off right regardless. But, oh, my God, just it's insane. But, yeah, we'll talk about all that offseason stuff come the offseason. I cannot repeat the same things over and over again. I got to try to get out of here, and I don't feel like we're just literally repeating the same thing. Football talk is welcome, though. More than welcome. Problem is not the talent of the team. Look, it is from head to toe, the players, the coaches, not getting on the same page. Just getting their head out of their ass. This defense, just trash. Soul's crushed before the game even happened. Figured this would happen. I'm not surprised. Oh, look, dude, they've just definitely played like ass. So no surprise there. Rid of the tutor, like grandma say, yeah, right, dude. Oh my God, it is just horrible. But yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of, trade hurts, fire everyone. That's what happens every week. So frustrate. Yeah, man. It was I talked about it at the beginning of this video, Drew. Probably one of the worst games I've ever watched. So, not nearly impossible, but it's going to be impossible if you play like that. So just horrible. But look, just a tough game indeed. Yeah, it's crushed. My soul is, but I'll be right here talking about it every day this week. Staying strong for my diehards and sickos out there. And this hurts. Trust me. I never want to see a team play like this ever, especially with this much talent. That's why it hurts so damn much. So yeah, did the same things over and over again. Just it doesn't make any sense as to why you just continue to think this stuff is going to happen. It is, but I wish we would just stop saying the same exact things because it's just freezing it. So it's like if I could find comments that are something other than just fire everyone, it's like we're not firing everyone in week 17, I can assure you. And we will talk about the offseason, I promise, when the offseason comes. Worried about seeding, we're not winning the division. Oh, look, all we got to do is win the game. We will win the division. Let's go. That was a holy moly for me, man. Holy hell. What? Yo, go Birds, my man. And just ass, bro. And this is it's been a wild year, dude. And I appreciate you guys that have tuned in all 2023. And for those of you that saw, how the offseason went, it'll be the same way. We didn't get a break last time because we cut our they got new jobs. We got rid of our coordinators. Look, we're going to be right there talking about everything that needs to happen when it needs to happen. So when we're done, we will talk about all that stuff. Don't worry, but we're not firing anyone in week 18. I can assure you of that. We just got to get through this, see how far we make it, and go from there. So nothing we can do as fans, but hope that they get their head out of their ass. And after this game, I don't think he's on the hot seat at all. I think he might have to, his coordinators and things. And if he is like Doug Peterson and says, like, I'm not changing, I'm going to be stuck in my ways, then he might have to watch out. But I think he'll, listen if there's something told to him by Lori and Howie. He better, get on board here. We've seen what he could do taking this team to the Super Bowl in his second year. So I know a lot of people think that's not good, but that's really hard to do. So I just think 3 years in a row, your first 3 years making it to the playoffs, first Eagles coach to ever do that, that's good. It's just everyone's so pissed off because we expect more from this team. So let's see how far they go. And yeah, we talked about it. Lane's going to be going eventually. Kelsey, and got to get more youth. And don't worry, in this draft, we got ammo. We've got things to work on, but we're going to do that when that time comes. And yeah, man, Ringo flat-footed on that one play. It was just terrible. So I don't know. And not hard to understand. They just keep doing the same things we talk about every damn week. I don't understand it. And got to get Dean back. Got to get Cunningham back. Got to get healthy there, man. We got to get healthy. And next year, we got to figure out what we're doing there. So we're going to see. And no, he couldn't have been. That was made up by that kid that always makes up stuff, and none of it ever happens. I don't know why people follow them, but hey, more power to you. I think we all need to admit, even though we still hope this team is good. All right, bro, if you haven't admitted that this team has been struggling, bro, we've been waiting for you because there's been some struggles here. Now, there's no reason you can't have hope for this team because they've given you glimpses of hope throughout the weeks. Okay, if we don't make this mistake, we talked about it before this game, if they work on these things, do this, that. But, bro, they're not working on these. They're doing the same thing. So you see that today, and we talked about it before this game. If they come out and do that same exact shit, then you got to be like, okay, we're in week 17, bro, and the Cardinals, unreal. I highly doubt Bill Belichick's going to come to be a DC, but that'd be cool. What hurts me is Kelsey back for another. Hey, man, and it ain't over till it's over, but it's looking pretty grim right now. So tough times ahead, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will find something deep down and get pissed off. If not, we'll be having that off-season talk sooner than later. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. But when that time comes, holy hell, we got one more week, and it's a Sunday game. So I will be here. We'll have the Behind Enemy Lines Tuesday, Initial Injury Report Wednesday, Top Matchups Thursday, Fan Friday. All that stuff will be going down the same as it always does. And then the same for the first round of the playoffs. And we'll see if it's a Saturday game, a Sunday game, what's going on. But don't worry, baby. I ain't going anywhere. No matter how tough it gets, these colors don't run. But I know a lot of people will be running and very fast. And look, yes, this looks tough. Don't worry. I totally understand it. And if you're not a diehard fan, this is not the time to be an Eagles fan. So if you're one of those fans that only cheers when you're winning, this would be the time to run. So unreal that they played like this against the Cardinals. Unreal. What about Bob? Baby step to the playoffs. What about this team just sucking? My boyfriend thinks we're holding off the good. Yeah. We talked about so many things. Oh, we're going to try this. We're going to try that. Maybe we'd run. Rashad Penny did. Nah, I think they're just playing like ass, right? We can hope, though, right? I love the optimism. Tell your boyfriend I love it. But I'm not finding it right now. So we'll see. But a lot of players could say that. A lot of great players. Yeah. We've got some guys with rings. We're hopeful to get more rings here. But the way this team's playing right now, not a lot of hope for that. So dig deep, find it, do whatever you got to do. But we'll break it down all damn week about. Well, guess what? I'll give you a little hint. It's gonna be a lot of the same damn things you needed to work on all season, and you continue to do them. So I'm about to seriously. I need to calm down. Need to simmer down here because my heart can't take this. Can't take this at all. Swift, AJ, fans chance. Oh yeah, I have Jalen Hurts and I have AJ Brown and went against Kyler Murray, and the Eagles made him look like Joe Montana. So I'm with you, David. A little extra, something to be pissed off about. But this Eagles team, I don't even care about fantasy. I'm so pissed off about the Eagles, and I'm going to get off this, and I'm just going to remember how pissed off I am. You guys help me. And then, dude, for example, still hungry for a second, AJ and Lisa Kelsey. Hey, look, man, these guys are fighting. They're hopefully they give a speech. You got it. Maybe this is the thing we needed. I don't know. Like, we just let Jonathan get it. Maybe Kelsey, Lane, somebody gives a speech. Maybe somebody punches somebody. I don't know. Whatever you gotta figure out here, you better find it, man. So it's close, man. And we talked about it. Very low fumes here for the Hope Candle, but go to the meeting room. I'm going undercover and giving somebody some sweet chin music. Let's effing go. Let's effing go. But I love each and every one of you. I gotta get rolling out here. You went way past the half-hour mark with me. I love each and every one of you. Reach out if you need anything. I know it's gonna be tough times. A crappy way to end the year. It's gonna be a tough week. You're going to have all the bandwagon fans praising the Cardinals, how excited they were to see the Eagles lose. You're going to have the trolls coming at you. Just strap up. Be ready for it. Look, all you can do, you're a fan. You got to hope this team works on all the things we've talked. I feel like we're beating a dead horse at this point. So that's what's pissing me off so much. But I'm going to talk about it again this week, and we'll see if they want to continue pissing us off or maybe get their heads out of their asses. Only time can tell. That's that answer to that question. But this is freezing up. No surprise there. Trying to get out. Says there's new comments. I'm trying to get over to them. Can't get over to them. Okay. Yes, the game ended a little while ago, Marcus. It is definitely over. Terrible game. You have a very happy new year, though. Well, terrible way to end it, but you make your year. It's up to you. Don't let the Eagles. Don't be like a closet fan or a bandwagon fan or a troll and let the Eagles control you like that. Nope. Just say, hey, you know what? I did all I could to support them. Love my birds, but played like ass. Nothing we can do about it, man. They played like ass. So regular season underdog. Yeah, that's what we talked about. No one gave us a chance with Foles. Maybe this is a chance where we just need everybody to sleep on us. I mean, terrible game. But you guys have yourselves a very, very happy new year. I know this is going to make things sour for me, but no, we should definitely keep the good things we have and get rid of the bad pieces. That is where my mind's at. But I love each and every one of you. Have yourselves a happy new year. Stay safe out there. If you need me, you need a ride, whatever, I am always here for you. You can reach out on these platforms. Some of you have my phone number, whatever you need. Hope you're having a happy new year. Drew over there in Germany. Appreciate you, my dude. Tuning in, China, Liz, all of you, every single one of you. You've been nothing but awesome. Tim and Forte and Ali are down here. I'll get you your comments if it ever pops up. Holy hell. But it's freezing here. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm trying to get out of here. Love you guys. And hey, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And it sucks. And we talk about this. We've been through tough times during this channel. I ain't going anywhere, man. And it's going to suck. We're going to suck together, though, right? So have a happy new year. Maybe the Eagles will let their balls drop tonight. We'll see. But on Facebook, by the way, Facebook, it might be in one of those stupid folders if you're not my friend. So I will definitely check that out, my man. But all of you, look, I always tell you, if I don't, remind me, reach out again, whatever. And I appreciate all of you, all the comments, everything you do. I try to keep up with you. I really do. But pure insanity. I love it, though. Let's keep this bad boy growing. Whether the Eagles suck, the Eagles are great. We're always going to support our birds. But hey, we'll see when that all season starts, and we'll start talking about that. But until then, I'm getting into next week. We're talking about the Giants, breaking things down, how the Eagles can figure it out with what slimmer of hope, if any, is there. I will let you know how I feel about it. Would love to hear your thoughts throughout the week. You guys know the schedule, so I'll see you for all of those shows. But I'm going to try not to click on any more of these comments because it's freezing. Now there's Alex. Finally, hope you have a very happy new year to each and every one of you, your friends, your loved ones. Hope you guys all have a great new year. Stay safe out there. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. Have a happy new year. And as always, come on, sickos. Say it with me now. Oh, Herschel just did. Go Birds!